know very well that it's about to get interesting because this week's news will for sure blow your mind. Get ready for your daily dose of some hot K-pop tea because we've got a lot of it to spill. SeoHyun finally breaks silence? Alright, we need to talk about poor SeoHyun and everything she's been going through because it's really serious. If you haven't heard the big news yet, SeoHyun filmed a K-drama in 2018 called Time. In the drama, she starred alongside Kim JungHyun, and even back then, it seemed like these two were not getting along well. Well, turns out that the whole situation was way worse than that. Jonghyun left the cast of the drama early for alleged health issues. However, the truth is obviously much darker. In 2018, after the drama aired, SeoHyun shared her feelings in an interview where she said something very dark. She was a character that was emotionally exhausting, so I was sick in bed for about a week after the finale. I think my body began aching after I relaxed. But if you think that she's just talking about her character, you are very wrong. In that same interview, SeoHyun hinted at some difficulties that she's been experiencing while filming, and trust me guys, this is no joke. There were many reasons for my mentality to be shaken up inside and outside of the drama. Thankfully, my mentality became stronger. I know you guys are all wondering, but what was so bad that happened in 2018 that it's all resurfacing now after almost 3 years? Well, it was revealed by staff members that SeoHyun was severely mistreated by her co-star Jonghyun, and that she used to repeatedly cry on set because of his terrible behavior. According to the staff, SeoHyun's psychological health suffered tremendously while filming. Jonghyun refused to film scenes with her, would not greet anyone on set, and would raise demands to change the script just so he didn't have to film love scenes with his co-star. When they filmed a scene where SeoHyun touched his hand, he wiped his hand right after when the director said cut and made no eye contact with her. When they were having a break, he would stay in his car and ignore everyone. First hints about some discomfort between these two has already appeared in 2018 during a press conference where he refused to smile or even look at SeoHyun. Just watch this and tell me you don't feel bad for her. As you can see in the video, the situation was really serious and only one can imagine how hurt SeoHyun must have been. Prior to the press conference, both SeoHyun and Jonghyun were doing a photo shoot and it is said that he refused any skinship whatsoever. Now, in 2021, the whole thing resurfaced and it got extremely messy. Jonghyun became the main target of netizens who sympathize with SeoHyun and wish her the best. However, new information came to light that more or less explains Jonghyun's actions. This horror story is really not over. According to several reports, Jonghyun was in a manipulative and abusive relationship with his ex-girlfriend, Seo Ye-ji. The report said that an actress that they called G is known to mentally and physically dominate their boyfriends. And this actress G is allegedly no one else but Ye-ji. Now, Dispatch leaked messages between Ye-ji and Jonghyun, and if you want to see something really disturbing, continue watching. So, why don't you report what you did today? Kim: I didn't even say hello to female staff, totally acted uninterested to everyone else. So, do everything without passion, no physical contacts. Kim: yes ma'am, I'm stiff Kim. So, are you behaving yourself? How did you greet people? Kim: I didn't even say hi. So, you don't have to say hello to them anyways. If they do it first, then you can respond gruffly. There are rumors that Dispatch was paid off to not release the messages 3 years ago. Yeji's agency says that although the messages are not fake, they don't show that Jonghyun also made requests out of jealousy. A lot of Yeji's former classmates are speaking up too, claiming that she used to mistreat kids and hurt them. Although we don't know what's true or what's not, many victims of bad relationships speak up and say that Jonghyun showed many signs of suffering while being in a relationship with Yeji. Some even say that after they broke up, he tried to hurt himself. If all these things are true, then his actions towards SeoHyun would be at least slightly clarified. Yeji's agency released a statement in which they deny that she is the one responsible for Jonghyun's bad behavior towards SeoHyun. Since the whole thing escalated, Jonghyun released an apology in which he says, "I sincerely apologize to actress SeoHyun, who was hurt because of it, as well as all other related personnel who worked hard at the time. However, we still have to wait and see how this whole situation unfolds." A photographer sues AESPA Fans. We will stay with SM's artist for a little longer because it seems like something really messed up is happening behind the closed doors. aespa has not been on the scene for very long, but they already have a few controversies. Remember their debut Black Mamba and the plagiarism allegations? Well, SM is currently facing much more disturbing accusations that were raised against a photographer of one of their photo shoots. A video that appeared on the internet shows a man holding a phone with his camera on. He stands closely behind Winter, and it looks a bit weird. Winter was wearing clothes that were transparent on her back and had a lot of ripped parts on her legs, so it would be very easy to take an inappropriate picture. Obviously, these allegations are extremely disturbing and SM had to release a statement regarding the issue. The agency said that the man seen on the video was the actual photographer and that he did not do what he was misunderstood of doing. SM also spoke on behalf of Winter and shared that Winter, of course, enjoyed the photo shoot back then. There were no incidents that were unpleasant, neither were there any situations that could be misunderstood. The company believed that it would die out quickly, but fans refused to believe that nothing happened, and now they're getting sued. On April 15, the photographer announced that he will be taking legal actions against everybody who continues to spread false and malicious rumors about him. BTS receives an apology. There has been a total outburst of hate against Asian people all around the world in the recent time. This was unfortunately affected mostly by the overall pandemic, but of course, one cannot minimize the hate that people from Asian countries have to endure. Now, members of BTS have become victims of groundless hate and were hurt by the parody of Chilean comedy show Mi Barrio. Of course, the comedy show was far from funny with their ugly and nasty comments. Right after the show aired, many ARMYs started to trend several hashtags in order to raise awareness about this inappropriate behavior. The Chuo TV released an apology statement, but to be quite frank with you guys, it doesn't look that sincere. People online shared the same opinion and more complaints are being sent to the TV station. One BTS fan said, "We would like to inform that the TV Council has received over 1,000 complaints regarding Mi Barrio's parody, and they will be analyzing the situation as mentioned in the following article." The apology itself was really not that good and tried to imply that people just cannot take a joke. What we can learn from this situation is that hate will never take you a long way, so just be kind, y'all. Blackpink's Rosé sets 2 new Guinness records. I think it's time to light up the mood a bit and talk about the current queen, Rosé. She just recently set 2 new Guinness records and only proved how strong Blackpink members are on their own. If you take into consideration how many people think that they would fail if they were not in the group, this just debunks those claims. Rosé's music video for On the Ground has become the most viewed music video in 24 hours as a solo K-pop artist. I guess you've already heard that, but what's more is that she's also the first K-pop idol to reach #1 on a Billboard global chart as a soloist and as a member of the group. Although it's hard to judge the second record objectively, since the Billboard global chart is still pretty new, it's an amazing achievement anyway, so congrats Rosie! Her latest music video for Gone is doing really well, and we only hope that YG will give her more opportunities to shine, because people are totally here for Rosé. SHINee pays respect to Jonghyun. The kings and queens are coming, and SHINee is one of them. As y'all sure know, they recently had a comeback and came with another song called Atlantis on April 12th. Not only is the song beyond beautiful, but the members honored Jonghyun's birthday by doing a 5-member choreography instead of a 4-member dance. They paid the tribute to Jonghyun in the most magical way possible. The video begins with Jonghyun's birthday appearing in the bottom left corner of the screen. In one particular scene, where the members extend their hands, Taemin extends his hands further as if he was reaching for Jonghyun. The meaning of this part is so touching because they just prove that SHINee will always be 5. Not 4. In other parts of the music video, the choreography is designed for a 5-member formation, leaving an empty space for their lost member. Just last month, Key was a guest on a show, I Live Alone, and had a heartbreaking conversation with SNSD Taehyun in which they talked about Jonghyun. Key talked through tears, saying how he felt about Jonghyun's passing. I hated how it felt like it was forbidden for me to talk about him. I wanted to tell everyone that it's okay. It's okay for me to miss him, and I wanted everyone to know that I need him, and I miss him. Key also revealed that when it happened, he avoided any questions about Jonghyun because it felt like people were trying to make it a spectacle and use it to their advantage. Now, when it comes to the rest of the members of the group, they all have things planned. Taemin is supposedly releasing an album in May, Onyu in September, and Key in July. Minho is starring in a webtoon drama called Yumi Cells, so they're all keeping themselves pretty busy. When it comes to the webtoon drama though, many people don't know what to expect because Minho was casted in a role of Wooji, who's a gay character in the original version of the drama. All we can do now is to wait and see. Anyway, that's all for today guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and please feel free to share your own opinions in the comments below. See you next time, bye!